good old Carolina football game going.
I keep getting caught up on her toes. When I flip over, boom, 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 tear the floor.
I'll move it, man.
They say it's thriller, thriller night. You look so beautiful, even in the
in Tampa, Florida. It's week 14 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Downtown Tampa. Today it's a Week 14 matchup, which should be a good one, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gardner. First and 10, it's Grant. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And right past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. They pick up their 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
that time, it's a completion and a first down on this opening drive.
So the ball moves from their own 41 to the other 41 here for 1st and 10. Now it's Graham. Over the middle, it's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Here comes 3rd and about a foot. Now Graham to throw. Now quick throw there is incomplete. So now on 4th down, Sean Payton's going to turn it over to the field goal unit. And this one is right down the middle. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was hoping for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
So here now are the Panthers for their first drive of the game. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of years under his belt in the National Football League.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL.
First down, Young. Steps away to his left. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 11 yards and a Panther first down. To throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. To throw, Young. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 33. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Now a first down carry for Harris. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Young will set to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Now Young being chased out left. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. Johnson goes in motion left. A quarterback draw. Here's Young. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Bryce Young keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Panthers are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead.
That's a great alternative there to the old-fashioned quarterback.
Extra point forthcoming. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was Bryce Young who finished things off with a touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he returns this to the 22. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the door.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker drop on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. They'll throw on first down with Graham. Able to get away. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Here's Graham to throw it. Looking middle, and that's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 3rd and 4 now. Well, this defense for the Panthers, they were strong last week, CD, and that went over New England.
And while you can't actually see confidence rising in a unit, you feel like you can. And when you look at this team, you definitely think that it is, because anytime you can tell your offense, just get us a couple of touchdowns, we got this thing locked down, that's when you know you're playing well.
His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going, and if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They will run with Grant. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. From the 35, here's 2nd and 4. Graham will throw. That complete to Downs. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This is Grant. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 2nd and 3, and they trail 7-3, but getting close to changing that. And his defense hoping to limit them to a field goal to preserve the lead. Here it's complete. That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw it, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bucs are once again back in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's all finished off with a touchdown by Tampa Bay. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Young looks to throw on first down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Young on first down. Dancing to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Young. He completes it to Hunter. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Here's 3rd and 10. Now Young. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Young now. Buying time to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Now, I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
From the red zone now, Young. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great point after try forthcoming. And that makes it 14-10. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And Carolina scores to cap it off. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return for just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, but he opted for the touchback. And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partner, as a former defensive back, I'm not almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense. So he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Graham going to set up to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Remaining in this first half of football. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Taking on the midfield logo.
A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return.
And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position.
The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. And right now they're saying hit it. Down throw for Young. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people out.
Now a second down throw for Young. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down.
Come on, man. Get out that dude, man.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Now the extra point. It's good, and it's 21-10. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
That's what we do, man.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Up the middle they go. Wesley, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Graham on 3rd down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Leaping, and he makes the grab. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now Graham. Grab caught by Trimble. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now we're going to get a timeout. Here's we've got an injured Buccaneer.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
Here's 2nd and 7.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Short throw hauled in by Trimble.
So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we send you a stone's throw away across I-4 to Orlando. They're standing by is Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you and Charles in a bit. But first, let's get to some of these scores around the NFL here in a busy Week 14. We'll begin at Everbank Field, an AFC South matchup pitting Houston against Jacksonville. And it's the Texans who've got the lead in the second quarter. C.J. Stroud, 4 touchdown passes. We'll stay in the AFC North as we head over to Cincinnati to check on the Bengals at home at Paycor Stadium. And that one's at halftime with the visiting Lions out on top. Jonathan Taylor, a touchdown run in that first half. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie. See what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Broncos trying to gut this one out as it would be a good victory for them if they can get it.
You're welcome.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. No return here for Richard, and that will bring... It's Young on first down. Eluding the pressure right. He finds his man complete. That's Banks. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here is Young. Flush to his right. To the right side, and he's got more complete. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first. They'll give up the middle to Johnson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. They'll come up 2nd and 7. The partner, this offense 12-0 now on the year following their latest victory. And during the week, a lot of folks making comparisons between this squad and the 1985 Bears. You know, they too were 12-0 at this juncture of the season before losing on a Monday night 38-24 to the Dolphins at the Orange Bowl way back on December 2nd of 85. But then they never lose again en route to winning Super Bowl 20.
And when you look back on it, partner, did it almost feel like a setup game? Because they were playing the Dolphins, and the Dolphins were protecting their franchise's undefeated season of 1972, that team. And you know what that team does. They love to celebrate the fact that they still are the only one to get through an entire NFL season that way. That was Dan Marino's 3rd year, playing under the great Don Shula, and they were motivated to keep that franchise's record intact. Now that's the kind of run that fires up an entire team. Tackled at the 2-yard line. For the defensive guys, a little bit of a sigh of relief, though, that they stopped him short of the goal line. Now they got to figure out how to shore up the rest of the defense.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
Johnson is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
This taken in right around the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Back to throw. Graham firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing now, Graham on 1st down. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hopkins. First down, here's Graham. Throw out right, pulled in by Downs. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. They get to him for a loss of 4. And it brings up 3rd down
little
on the
dude.
sack.
That motherfucker sack straight out of the quarterback.
Backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
That's the shortest dude. Wow.
Opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun. Graham.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take over here up near the 40. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
The 2nd and 10 now as we roll along in the 3rd quarter from Tampa.
Young. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Oh, damn, they don't hurt you. All right, Delone, step it up. Back up, quarterback.
3rd down and 1.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback.
That's swung out wide to Harris.
And he's got this down to the 35.
14 yards, good for a Panther 1st down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Forced out to his left. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So from the 26-yard line, here's second down and a yard.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Just need a yard here. Second and 1.
Harris running straight ahead. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw here on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Morgan. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. And now they're in the hurry-up. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. No gain on the play there, second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Here's second and 10.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well.
That's not good.
Following the fumble recovery, Graham got his man complete over the middle. That's Hopkins. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now first and 10. Looking to throw. Graham.
Short throw hauled in by Trimble.
He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
The offense on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Again, it's Graham. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Oh, damn. Come on, man.
So give him the yardage on the completion and also tack on 15 more.
If you give that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He didn't, gave it a tug, and that was easy for the officials to see.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete. 2nd and 10. On the give, this is their fullback. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Now, during that run, an injury here. We've got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. Here's Grant. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. And they'll run again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Graham. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. From a yard out. And the Buccaneers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this back. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time.
All right, here we go. Got to hold that ball now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. That one looks like he'll throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They hand this off to Harris. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. On the draw, it's Harris. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They run again with Harris. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Panthers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Another touchdown here in the 4th. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. He's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
That time a 6-play drive. And it's capped off by a 13-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Play action. It's Graham. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Out of the shotgun, Graham. Throwing middle, and it's complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. Third down from the gun, Graham.
That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be fourth down.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
So they'll decline the penalty there and go ahead and keep the yards lost on that last play.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina, and maybe more importantly, a victory in the division, which always helps.
And on the road. How about all of that rolled up into one? Because how often do you see division games get decided by this much of a margin?
Yeah,
Most
they
times,
thumped them.
Yeah, they jumped all over them. And a division game is usually a touchdown or less because these two teams know each other better than most teams in the league. In this case, that didn't hold up. On the road, big margin, big victory. Oh yeah, that flight home will be good.
So for Carolina, the streak lives as they move to 13-0 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, any slim hopes they had at a playoff berth gone now as they drop to 4-9. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Tampa.